What's going on, everyone? Hunter and Sherb back after the Open, after quarterfinals from Team Misfit, here to talk to you guys about one of the things you're going to be seeing a lot over the baseline training phase 1. We've got tomorrow the jerk dip plus a split jerk. The skill lift for the phase is going to be the split jerk, so we're going to work through a bunch of different drills that are going to hopefully help get athletes a little bit more confident with this lift. More often than not, the reason athletes can't split jerk more is it's a skill limitation rather than a strength limitation. So I'm going to have Sherb grab his empty barbell, and he's just going to go through 1 rep of a jerk dip plus a split jerk, and he's going to pause in the catch position of that split jerk. Good. Okay, so the jerk dip portion, the first half of that, we are having you guys pause in the bottom of that, that dip position, so technically a pause jerk dip. But what we're looking for there is the athlete to make sure that they keep their feet flat on the ground as they go to dip. If you had a kind of good litmus test for this, is when we want to generate power, we want to go through the entire foot. If you tell your athletes to stand on their tippy toes and then to jump as high as they can, they're going to feel pretty silly. And then if you tell them to put their feet flat on the ground as if they were trying to go, dunk a basketball and jump with their whole foot, they're going to jump a lot higher. They're going to feel a lot more stable. So that's kind of the litmus test for understanding why we want to dip through our entire foot. So Sherb's going to get that bar in his front rack. And remember, with our stance, we're looking for around shoulder width, maybe a touch wider, enough so that he can, as he dips, he can push his knees out and maintain a nice vertical torso while his elbows stay in front of the bar. Okay, so he stands, one more time, a nice jerk dip. Everything stays vertical, his feet are flat, and then he stands. Great, okay? The second portion is the split jerk itself, and what we're going to emphasize here is the foot positioning in the catch. So when Sherb goes to receive that bar, you're going to see what a good split position looks like. We're looking for that front shin to be pretty much vertical and the back thigh to be relatively vertical. So that means that we've got a nice bend in that back knee, and also we're looking for this back toe, that back big toe, to be pointed at our front big toe. All right, so Sherb's going to get himself up. He's just going to execute the split jerk here. And he's freezing. Good, you can see, like we said, we want that vertical shin. He's got a nice bent back knee, and that his toe is kind of pointed forward as opposed to out in that direction. Once he demonstrates he's stable, he recovers and then brings that bar back down. All right? So with this jerk dip and split jerk skill work, we're really trying to emphasize those two things. One, in the jerk dip, athletes need to keep their feet flat on the ground throughout the dip. And then in the split jerk itself, we want to emphasize that catch position. Okay? As athletes start to speed up, we don't want to lose the previous movement. So when they do that split jerk, make sure they're applying the exact same mechanics that they did with the jerk dip, keeping the feet flat, knees out. And then as they extend their hips and jump, they're then in a good quality receiving position. That is how to go through the jerk dip and split jerk skill work. Good luck.